Imagine sitting across the table from your wife, pouring your heart into making her happy, only for her to smirk and say, "My ex was better." What would you do? Some men would break. Some would argue. Me? I gave her a reply so sharp, so unexpected, that she broke down in tears, and that was the moment I finally took my power back. My name is David, I'm 39, and I thought I knew what it meant to love someone. My wife Laura and I had been married for 11 years. We had built a home together, traveled, and shared countless memories. I worked hard to provide for us. I managed a construction firm, and she had a part-time job in retail. To me, we were a team. But somewhere in the last 2 years, Laura changed. She became cold, distant, and distracted. At first, I blamed myself. I thought maybe I wasn't giving her enough attention, so I started doing more, cooking, planning surprise dinners, even leaving little notes around the house. But no matter what I did, she seemed unimpressed. And then came the comparisons. She started bringing up her ex, Adam. At first, it was subtle. Adam used to take me hiking. Or Adam was always adventurous. I tried to ignore it, thinking it was harmless nostalgia. But then it escalated. One night, after I made her favorite steak dinner, she smirked across the table and said, "You know, David, Adam was just better at these things. Sometimes I wonder what life would have been like if I had stayed with him." The words felt like a knife twisting in my chest. After everything I had given, after years of loyalty and love, she had the nerve to sit there and compare me to her ex like I was nothing. For a moment, I wanted to yell, to demand an apology. But instead, I took a deep breath, looked her dead in the eye, and said quietly, "If Adam was better, maybe you should give him a call, because I'm done competing with a ghost." Her smirk vanished instantly. She blinked, stunned, and for the first time in years, she had nothing to say. I stood up, pushed my chair back, and walked away from the table. That was the night I stopped begging for her love. From then on, I changed. I didn't chase after her anymore. I didn't plan dinners or trips she wouldn't appreciate. Instead, I focused on myself. I started working out again, reconnected with old friends, and threw myself into my work. And the more I pulled away, the more Laura started noticing. At first, she acted irritated, demanding to know where I was going when I left the house. Then, when I ignored her games, she started trying to win my attention back, wearing clothes she hadn't touched in years, cooking my favorite meals, even suggesting we go out on dates. But I didn't bite. The turning point came one Saturday evening. She cornered me in the living room and said, "David, why don't you care anymore? You used to beg for my attention." I looked her straight in the eyes and said, "Because I finally realized something. You never deserved it. I begged for years, Laura, and you compared me to your ex. I don't need a wife who looks backward. I need someone who values me today." Tears filled her eyes instantly. She broke down, begging me not to leave, swearing she didn't mean what she said, claiming she had been confused. But by then it was too late. I had already spoken to a lawyer. A month later, I handed her the divorce papers. Her hands shook as she held them, and she whispered, "David, please, I was wrong." But I wasn't. I walked away from that marriage with my dignity intact. The irony? Adam, the man she idolized, was happily married with children. He wanted nothing to do with her. And Laura? She ended up alone. No husband, no ex, no one to compare anymore. As for me, I moved on. I built a better life, free from someone who made me feel like second place. And that one line, the one reply I gave her at dinner, was the moment she realized she had lost the best thing she ever had. If you like the story, please subscribe and turn on notifications.